Howdy, everybody. I am just wondering, have you ever wanted to tell a wild, crazy, menopausal woman to go chill out? I have. And I do. I'll hold back. But in all reality, we must understand how much of a huge difference there is between men and women's bodies. And these poor women, when they're going through menopause, they have hormone spikes, that can reach clear up to their hypothalamus, right? And then their brain gets hot. And then dopamine and serotonin levels are all out of whack. And, well, I think it's high time we developed a recipe. Not with just mix and matches, but a full recipe that works for menopause. So, Chill Out Woman is invented. What did I use? Black cohosh. Black cohosh is known by most women hitting menopause and will be regurgitated woman to woman to woman. But they don't understand why. So, a lot of these herbs go over the same things, do the same things. But black cohosh actually will go in and make it as far as your hypothalamus to regulate your dopamine and serotonin levels, reducing the amount of friction buildup. No, I'm teasing. Reducing the amount of heat that is going on in your brain. What does that do? Well, it will stop, in many women, it will stop hot flashes. It will prevent night sweats, which once that happens, then sleep is better, so they're more rested. Can't really think of anything else to say about black cohosh. But then the next one, in support of the black cohosh, is red clover. That is one that is grown right here in Oregon. I keep trying to bribe people to get me some, and they ask me how many I want, and I say about a pound, and they're like, what? Buy it! I'd be happy to go out on a journey or something fun and go get it with them, but, they ain't having it. So, I added red clover. Red clover is very interesting. It is one of them that will actually mimic estrogen. And it regulates by binding to the estrogen receptors. And it works on both people with low estrogen levels and high estrogen levels. And it works through isoflavones. And what it will do is it will open the receptors up to take in more estrogen when the body needs it. When it don't need it and it's too high, it climbs right inside, acting as a very weak estrogen, not allowing more estrogen to come in. So it takes up the room. So it works on both low and high estrogen level raised women. And it is those peaks, those fluxes that cause so much irritability to our women. it's really a terrible thing. I only had to experience it for a couple weeks, but some women go for ever. And it's like, oh, that does no good for her, children, or her family. So we got black cohosh and red clover as the main um, backup. And I believe actually the red clover also hits the alpha level of receptors, not just the beta, giving a more well-rounded um, control or balance. So, but that's biology and that's not my lane. So, the third thing I added in there was dum quai. And I just can't seem to remember, but there was somebody that I had suggested going on dum quai and stumbled across dum quai when I went into Mark's Place, the herb store in Lincoln City, where I've learned so much from when I was 18 to probably 25. Dum quai Chinese herb, it would be found in the Chinese section of an herb store. It too helps with hot flashes and mood swings. It's basically a balancer of estrogen, but it also balances the difference between estrogen and progesterone. So as progesterone makes estrogen, estrogen goes off to do a job, but what it does is it makes sure that there's another set of progesterone behind it ready to convert into estrogen or testosterone for the next run of estrogen leaving the system, metabolizing, methylating. One thing I did forget, black cohosh does help with vaginal dryness for you women out there that are having issues. Don't need lubricant with black cohosh, right? The third thing is flaxseed. Flaxseed is what I'm putting in this recipe, as it also binds to estrogen receptors. It also helps regulate the estrogen receptors. It provides supplability for the tissues and the cells. But one of the main things it does to help our women is it is a great anti-inflammatory. When you have anti-inflammatory going on inside the body, you are reducing the amount of irritations that woman has going on, therefore not triggering as much of a response. This combination, with its ability to balance estrogen levels, with its ability, like with the red clover, to get in and balance, or the black cohosh, get in there and balance serotonin and dopamine levels, cool out the brain with removal of inflammation, is also better removal of toxins and blood flow. You have a recipe that if we gave to every single menopausal woman, in this country or in earth, we would have peace on earth. Can you imagine every woman on this planet happy, docile, enjoying life, and forcing their men to do it with them? On the flip side of that, if the war ever breaks out and we want to go ahead and just annihilate the enemy, we put these same women's estrogen levels out of whack and just let them loose. We win. That's the end. Take care and happy journeys, y'all.